60s, and now Dave Vanian and the group The Damned have made it a hit in the 80s. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
It's a quite unique thing to have you both sitting on the settee. How old is that song, Barry?
1804, I think it was. It came out in 1968.
1968, yeah. Oh, it stood the test of time, hasn't it?
Ah, classic it is.
Ah, a classic, yeah. Do you remember when you first heard it? Did your brother actually sing it to you?
Yeah, he did. It was the first song he ever wrote.
It's your brother Paul, of course.
First song he ever wrote, yeah. Follow that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I remember when I first heard it, I thought, yeah, it's very different. It's either going to be a huge hit or, go into obscurity.
Oh, look, there you are, both of you together. What hair you've got.
Oh, that's not very fair, is it?
Oh, it's a nice one. That's how we remember you, Eloise days. Don't look so embarrassed. Anyway, Dave, why did you decide to pick up Eloise and continue her triumph?
Well, it was a song that I kind of grew up with and things. It was a song I always wanted to do. It took me about 3 years to persuade everyone else to do it, but it was worthwhile.
Oh, it's done well. You're number 3.
That's right, yeah. The trouble with a song
Congratulations.
like that is obviously it was done for full orchestra and things originally, and due to modern technology you can now do that for a few fingers, luckily.
Yes, you managed to create...
strings, at least.
But it's a different sound. Oh, it's the same song, but it's a very different sound.
It's very much, we took it and decided to put our mark on it as well.
So the question is, Barry, what do you think of their version?
I like it. I mean, the minute I...
5 and now?
Yeah, yes. No, I like it. It's good because it's not... They haven't tried to copy mine. I mean, there's another version out. It's just a copy of my old one, which there's no point in doing.
No.
I like it. It's got the sort of Damned stamp on it, and it's good. It's got a lot of energy in it.
And of course, back there in 1968, you had to have a full orchestra and a full choir as well, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was a huge production. I remember about 60-piece orchestra and choir. Yeah.
It was very long as well.
Very long. It went on for about 7 minutes, the original version.
Yeah. And it took about 6 weeks to record or something. It seems incredible now.
Yeah. Well, this is one track. It's sort of. No, it was sort of done on, I think, 8 track or something.
Yeah.
But technology's changed a lot now, and that's the great thing. You could actually reproduce the song on stage now. At the time, it was a nightmare trying to reproduce that.
Just finding the stage big enough.
Yeah,
imagine putting one on.
I must say, I do appreciate the fact that you've come in so early in the morning with all your wonderful outfit. I mean, it's terrific.
I haven't gone to bed yet, that's the
Oh,
thing.
is that what it is? Yeah. You had a spot of worry in your life, have you? You've got that grey streak going through your hair.
About 10 years worry.
Yeah, big problem. It's quite an outfit,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you're intrigued by anything that's vaguely sort of frightening, occult, macabre, aren't you?
Yes and no. It depends what it is.
Is it true that you used to sleep in a coffin?
Very uncomfortable. No, not really.
What do you mean, not really?
Well, they're a bit small and cramped, that's not really
But you have, haven't you?
I haven't
You have
tried
slept
that
in a
many.
coffin, haven't you?
No.
Is that all part of the
Where
hype?
did you
that
ever
goes-
hear that from?
Well, we've heard all
Well,
these
I
funny
mean,
things
yes.
about you.
Yeah. You used to be a
No.
grave digger. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. I used to for about 2.5 years.
Did you enjoy that?
I did because of the isolation, the fact I was in the country and things, and plus the time was my own.
You don't
I could,
particularly associate cemeteries with fun, do you?
Well, no, but what I meant was that it was good because you put your own hours in. I could get the work done quickly, and have a lot of time where I could get into London, where I'd actually started working with the band then. So that was important. I wouldn't have been able to do that otherwise.
And just to continue the theme that we're talking about, is it true that Paul is now writing some more songs for the Damned?
Well, he's not so much writing songs for us, but he is writing.
He's writing,
isn't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
He's writing.
And you're going to hopefully pick up 1 or 2 along the line?
Well, who
They were
knows?
back in '68, and now the Damned are rocketing up the charts with their own stylish version. Here they are, Eloise.
And when that star goes by, I hold it in my hands and cry, her love was mine, you know my sun will shine. And every night I'm there, I break my heart to please Eloise, Eloise, you're what you got in my prayer, my prayer. My Louisa, I'd love to please her, I'd love to care. but she's not there. And when I'd find you, I'd be so kind, you'd want to stay. I know you'd stay. And as the days grow old, the nights grow cold, I wanna hold her near to me. You know she's dear to me. And only time will tell and take away this lonely hell. I'm on my knees to my Eloise. And every night I'm there where I break my heart to please Eloise. Eloise, oh.
And there we are. That's the number 3 sound. Maybe it'll become a number 1 sound very soon. Congratulations.
Are you slightly
you very
surprised, Barry, actually, that a song like that sort of come in again with a different rendering?
No, I'm not. I mean, it's a good pop song. You know, I think it's one of the definitive sort of 60s pop songs. I think it deserved a second run. Really.
Are you surprised that someone like Dave and the Damned picked it up?
Yeah, but I'm very pleased. Very pleased.
It really brings it into the 1980s with
Yeah,
a heck of a thump. But you haven't got a pop video to go with it,
We
which I
don't
find
have a
quite
video,
surprising.
no. Unfortunately, MCA didn't quite stretch their budget for that one.
Well, maybe it'll teach them a lesson. Because the original version didn't have a video either.
It did actually. It was
did.
the very first video that was ever done.
I was being
It's-
clever. I was going to say, well, in those days, of course, we didn't have videos.
No, it was the
but
very first one. Yeah.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to have a look at that too.
Yeah, we will, won't we? Time for
David.
the weather. Jim, have you met Barry Ryan?
Yes,
and Dave
yes,
Vanian? You
we
have?
have
Oh, well,
indeed,
forget it then. Here they are, anyway. Good. Linked by that wonderful pop classic Eloise, which is now 3rd in the charts, isn't it, for the Dam?
Right, yeah.
But can I just bring up something with both of you? We're just talking about smoking just now. Always gets people worked out. Barry, do you smoke?
Yes, I do.
And what do you think about the anti-smoking lobby who go on about it?
It's difficult. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you're in a restaurant and someone lights a cigarette, it's an invasion of your privacy. Yeah.
Do you find
I
it a
think
bit irritating? In lots of different places you go to now, it says no smoking. In cars, it often says no smoking.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really worry me too much. In fact, it's funny. I went to the Albert Hall the other night, sat there for 4 hours, didn't even think about it. You know, it was engrossing what was going on, and I actually thought, God, I've got to have a cigarette. You know, so it's.
What about you, Dave?
I used to years ago, but I don't anymore. But with me, everyone else in the band and practically everyone I know in the music business does. But it is a very difficult thing in public places to say whether you should, stop it or whatever.
Why did you actually give it up? For health reasons?
Well, it was a couple of things really. I mean, it was really for health reasons. I wasn't actually had to smoke, and it wasn't doing my singing very much good at the time, so I thought we'll knock it on the head.
Well, I can imagine that, actually. If you make your living out of singing, using your vocal cords, I mean, anything could happen.
That was the trouble is I started with cigars as well rather than cigarettes.
Yeah.
So a cheap, nasty cigar.
And Barry, you had a fairly horrific incident, not involving smoking as such, but involving fire, didn't you? You got badly burned, didn't you?
Yeah, that's quite a while
happened?
ago. Well, it was a publicity stunt that went wrong. I ended up in hospital for 3 months.
What was the stunt there? What did you have to do?
It was crazy. It was for a German magazine, and I was doing a phone interview, and they wanted it to look like the phone was smoking. And they started pouring petrol on the telephone, and the flame went back up into the cam and blew all over me, and it sort of blasted all my skin off. It was pretty nasty.
Wow, it sounds it. We look pretty fit now.
You've had a...
They are Barry Ryan and Dave Vanian. Did you say to me there was going to be a break then or not? Had me worried.
No, I didn't.
Had me very worried.
He hears voices in his ear. It's
very funny. I thought it was a change of
I wanted
plan.
to ask Barry about your new career as a photographer.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a few years now, about 7, 8 years.
But seriously, I mean,
Yeah, seriously. Well, I started off as, the sort of pop star turns photographer. But I got into it, and I enjoy it a lot. I do a lot of fashion work. I've had quite a lot of exhibitions recently. It's good. It's a good job.
you haven't brought any of your work with you, have you?
Yeah, I brought my case on, actually.
Oh, what's a shame. Where is it?
It's over there.
We'll hunt it out in a few minutes.
I was a great fan of your mother's, How is she? Everyone will be saying at home, where is Mary and
I
Ryan?
spoke with my folks the other day. She's, they're coming over in a couple of weeks with Lisa Minnelli.
Yes.
Do some shows.
Oh, really?
Oh, so she is singing still and things?
Oh, my mom? No, she hasn't sang for years, but, I mean, they're just good friends, at least.
Yes.
So they're coming over with her.
Oh, I see. Oh, give her our regards.
There she
She's
is.
still well remembered in this country. Isn't she?
Oh, look, there she is with her two proud
Oh,
sons.
Luke. God, you're really digging those pictures out this week, aren't you?
Yeah. She was a very big star, wasn't she, your mum?
Yeah, she was. In fact, I mean, she had a TV show for about 8 years. Yeah.
Now, look,
really big
your
show.
case has mysteriously appeared.
Well, I never.
Yeah.
Well, I
Go
never.
on,
Going to get it out, then?
Get the photos out, let's have a look.
Ray Ellington. Yeah, he was a lovely man.
Marvellous, wasn't he? He was,
Well, this is from my new book, which is just coming out.
You hand them over here, I'll sort of...
And also, you want to say hello to a friend's daughter?
Yeah, there's a friend of mine, and his little girl, Eloise. She's having a rough time in hospital. She's coming out. She's been in there about a year. I just want to send her a big kiss.
Right,
Oh, yes,
wait till we can see you. We can't see you at the moment.
there
Right,
is.
big kiss for Louise.
Wherever you are.
Well done.
Right, and we'll go on fingering through the folio, as it were. Oh!
That is the front, isn't it?
Is that, should it be that?
That's it, you got it, you got it. Yeah, this is kind of like, the book's called Daymares. They're very kind of black and white, very surreal.
Oh, they would appeal today then, wouldn't they?
Very, yeah.
What, because of the black and white bit?
No, the taste for the macabre.
Oh, I see.
And
That's it, you got it. No,
No.
there you go.
it's a very difficult time to work. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it must be quite
Yeah.
strange.
How'd you get that effect then, Barry?
It's all done with sort of time-lapse photography and torches and things.
That's
Yeah, it's quite complicated.
There's a
Oh,
musical.
look at this.
No, yeah,
That's it. Right.
you got it.
Oh, that's horrid. How did you do that?
Well, it hurt the model a lot. I'm being sued at the moment for that one. You won't go into
Oh,
it.
these are weird and wonderful, aren't they? I wish they were all the right way up.
You got it, that's it.
What's that then?
It's art, isn't it? It's art.
Oh, I see, just
Ah.
Right.
And
When you say it's a time warp, what do you mean?
It's a time-lapse. It's a way of just lighting what you want on a picture. Something I've been working on for quite a while. You shoot... I'm not going to give my trade secrets.
no. Didn't you take some of the first ever pictures of Yasmin Le Bon?
Yeah, I did see Yaz's very first tests, and I must admit, when I saw her, I thought, star instantly. It's a great-looking girl. Lovely.
Great. Well, thanks for bringing those in. I'm glad we got to have a look at them in the end.
I'm glad we showed them.
Yeah, and thank you, Dave, for being with us. Congratulations on the success
Yes.
of Eloise. Let's hope it hits it to the very top.
Thank you.
Eh? That'd be quite something for you and for the Ryan family, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
Terrific, yeah. Thank you both, anyway. It's been good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.